You are looking at a live view of the Falcon 9 as it awaits its 9:19 p.m. Eastern Time launch from Cape Canaveral Air Force Station in Florida. Good evening. It is January 6th here at SpaceX headquarters in Hawthorne, California. My name is Lauren Lyons, and I'm an engineer on the Starlink team here at SpaceX, and welcome to the first SpaceX launch of 2020.
T-minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition, liftoff. Here's Starlink to the Falcon, Space Force at Canaveral launch.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
Nico.
Stage separation confirmed.
MVAC ignition.
Fairing separation confirmed.
Stage 2 is under terminal guidance.
Stage 1, landing leg deploy. Falcon 9 has landed.
Stage 2 FTS is saved.
À tous de DDO, attention pour le décompte final. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, top. Allumage du Vulcain. Allumage EAP et décollage. Début de la manœuvre en roue libre. Les paramètres bord sont nominaux.
And we are off. Ariane 5 is blazing a trail across the equatorial
La
skies.
propulsion est nominale.
And there we see her. She's come out from the other side of the clouds, powering her way into space, heading east, out over the Atlantic Ocean. We've broken the sound barrier, Mach 1. We're travelling faster than the speed of
La
sound.
trajectoire est nominale.
And we can just hear the sound of Ariane now coming to us here at the Jupiter Control Center overhead. Thundering overhead. Right now the boosters are doing all the work. They are providing 90% of our thrust. That's the equivalent of 12 jet engines.
La trajectoire est nominale.
Boosters are pushing us away from Earth's gravity, and we need a lot of firepower to do that. Each booster is burning 2 tons of propellant per second.
Les
That's what an
paramètres bord
average,
sont nominaux. Le pilotage est calme.
what an average car uses in a year. The range operations manager is telling us that everything's going normally, as expected. So, Intelsat Connect and GSAT 30 have started their journey. Bottom left-hand side of the screen, our altitude. We're presently 55 kilometres above the
La
Earth.
trajectoire est nominale.
Getting close now to the moment when we release the boosters, and we might even see that with the naked eye. Here we go.
Séparation des EAP.
That's what it looks like from space when we had cameras on a previous launch. And we can see the 2 boosters moving away. They have used their propellant, they've burnt it all up, and we don't need them anymore. They are falling back to Earth in a very specific pattern to ensure collision avoidance. So the dot in the middle is the Vulcan engine.
Les
That's
paramètres bord sont normaux. La trajectoire est nominale.
our launcher, and the 2 dots on either side are the boosters. That's the main stage engine powering its way away from us, powering its way into space. We've already lost 3/4 of our weight in just over 2 minutes, and that's, of
Séparation
course,
de la quoi.
the aim of the game. The lighter we are, the faster we go. And now we're getting confirmation from the range operations manager that we have separated the fairing. And look how those parts flex as they fall. It's called the breathing mode. And we can still see that dot, the engine of the main stage. And that's what it looks like up there.
Falcon 9 in startup.
Ground gas closeouts complete.
LDs go for launch.
T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition, liftoff.
Vehicles pitching downrange.
Stage 1 propulsion is nominal. Mid-engine cutoff.
Stage separation confirmed.
MVAC ignition.
Fairing separation confirmed.
Stage 1 entry startup. Stage 1 landing leg deploy.
Stage 2 is in terminal guidance.
Falcon 9 has landed. Operators, please proceed into
Stage
EPROX
2
11.100.
FTS is saved.
Rereading engines. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, ignition. 3, 2, 1.
Stage 1, MECO.
Separating fairing.
Параметры конструкции ракеты-носителя в норме. Стабилизация изделия устойчивая. Давление в камерах двигателей в норме. Тангаж, рыскание, вращение в норме. 120. Есть выключение двигателей боковых блоков. Есть отделение боковых блоков. 280. Прошел гарантийный надув бака окислителя третьей ступени. 290. Есть запуск двигателя третьей ступени, есть выключение двигателя второй ступени, есть отделение второй ступени. 300. Есть сброс панели хвостового отсека, есть сброс спора головного обтекателя.
We do have a 2-hour launch window tonight, but launch is still on track for liftoff at 11:03 p.m. Eastern Time from Space Launch Complex 41 at the Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, there you see on screen. Solar Orbiter will take off on a United Launch Alliance Atlas V rocket. Again, they're poised and nearly fueled, ready for flight. This is an international collaborative mission between the European Space Agency and NASA. The spacecraft has been developed by Airbus Defence and Space. ESA's Engineering and Test Center in the Netherlands is managing the development effort. And the European Space Operations Center in Germany will operate Solar Orbiter after launch. Solar Orbiter's flight will take it to roughly 26 million miles from the Sun, or about 42 million kilometers. That's just over 1/4 of the distance from the Sun to the Earth. It will experience sunlight 13 times more intense than we feel here on Earth, and to survive, it is equipped with a heat shield capable of withstanding temperatures over 900 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 500 degrees Celsius. The science to be conducted will range from analyzing solar winds and solar magnetic fields to remote sensing and high-resolution imaging of the Sun's atmosphere, the corona, and even solar disks.
T-minus 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And liftoff of our solar orbiter, an international collaboration to give us new images and a better understanding of our life-giving star. Listening now, you hear the voice of Patrick Moore, ULA's launch commentator.
Now 25 seconds into flight. Chamber pressure on the SRB looks good. Engine operating parameters on the RD-180 also look good.
Good report so far. Atlas V beginning the pitch over.
35 seconds in, vehicle is completing the pitch over maneuver. Now 41 seconds into flight.
45 seconds into flight, everything is looking good.
We heard that the RD-180 engine was operational.
RD-180 throttling down slightly as expected, and engine response looks good.
I'm going to pull those engines down for just a little bit as we anticipate max Q.
Now supersonic. Vehicle's now passing through max Q, maximum dynamic pressure.
That maximum dynamic pressure is the period of maximum mechanical stress on the rocket because it's reached its highest velocity and resistance created by the Earth's atmosphere.
Back up to full thrust as expected.
Made it through and they're throttling back up.
And standing by for SRB burnout. And we have burnout on the solid rocket booster. Atlas will hold on to the SRB for an additional 47 seconds prior to jettison.
They're going to let that thing go at 2 minutes and 19 seconds.
Now 1 minute 45 seconds into flight. RD-180 continues to perform well at full thrust. Pump speeds and injector pressures look good.
All right, stand by now for booster jettison.
And now coming up on 2 minutes into flight, the Atlas V vehicle now weighs just 1/2 of its liftoff weight. RD-180 throttling down slightly as expected.
180
Engine response continues to look good. And standing by for SRB jettison shortly.
Now look to your screen
and we have good indication of jettison of the solid rocket booster. Atlas V has gone to Q Alpha limited closed loop steering. Vehicle body rates look good.
Now the next major milestone is
now 2 minutes 35 seconds into flight.
At 3 minutes and 25 seconds.
And the second stage RCS system press valve is opened. System now pressurizing to flight levels.
Flying at over 5,000 miles per hour.
Now 3 minutes into flight, approximately 1 minute remaining until BECO.
And he's talking about main engine cutoff, 1 minute.
RD-180 continues to look good. Pump speeds and injector pressures look good. 3 minutes, 15 seconds in.
Right, about to cut that booster.
Vehicle body rates look stable.
Seconds.
Now 3 minutes, 30 seconds in. RD-180 now throttling to maintain a constant 5G acceleration limit. Engine response looks good. And we've begun boost phase chill down. Now throttling to a 4.6G acceleration limit. Boost phase chill down has ended. Standing by for BECO. And we have BECO booster engine cutoff, standing by for stage
Atlas Centaur separation.
And we have good indication of Atlas Centaur separation. We have pre-start on the RL-10, standing by for ignition.
Next major milestone is the payload fairing. When that comes off,
we have ignition and full thrust on the RL-10. Chamber pressure looks good. Body rates look good.
That payload
and we have good indication of payload fairing jettison.
Right now.
This first burn of today's mission will last approximately 8 minutes. And the RCS system is now performing initial firings to warm up the RCS motor catalyst bed. System response looks good. And the Centaur is now 100 miles in altitude, 450 miles downrange distance, traveling at 11,800 miles per hour. 5 minutes, 10 seconds into flight.
Our launch team, we're going to hold at T-minus 5 minutes. TD, we're going to hold at T-minus 5 minutes. Admin, we're going to hold at T-minus 5 minutes.
TD copies. Hold and pending.
And Northrop Grumman just announced on the loops that they will do a hold at the 5-minute mark for unexplained reasons. We'll keep you posted when we hear more.
Excuse me, targeted T0 will be 224429. Our new T0 will be 224429 Zulu. And we're less than 1 minute from resuming our countdown.
3 minutes until liftoff.
ODM bus voltages and currents are nominal. Copy all LEC 1. GNC 1, step 413. Verify ready for nav mode.
Orb nav ready from the nav.
And Ops 2, step 414. Switch to nav.
Orb nav, switch to nav.
Copy that. Ops 2, check 414 complete.
LC, this is prop lead. Abort, abort.
Copy that, Province SLC on countdown one. We have an abort. We have an abort on countdown one. Launch team, we have an abort. Time to proceed to abort safing countdown, or checklist.
And the launch today has been scrubbed for reasons yet to be determined. Northrop Grumman officials have confirmed the scrub occurred because of off-nominal data from ground support equipment at the launch pad. No date has been given for another launch attempt as ground teams investigate the issue today. They'll begin the process of draining fluid out of Antares now, and the vehicle is in a safe configuration as we await further information from Northrop Grumman.
T-minus 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We have engine start. Liftoff Antares, NG-13 mission from Wallops Flight Facility. Engines at 100%. Attitude nominal. TVC is nominal. Core pressures are nominal. Engine chamber pressures are nominal. Attitude nominal. Power subsystem nominal. Altitude 10,000 feet. Attitude nominal. Core system performance nominal. Engine and TVC systems nominal. Velocity 1,100 feet per second. Attitude continues nominal. Max Q, attitude nominal. Power subsystem continues nominal. Altitude 50K feet. Engine steady, 100%. Core VNG3 activated. Attitude nominal. 3,000 feet per second. Attitude nominal.
Coming up on 2 minutes into the flight, they've passed maximum dynamic pressure on the vehicle.
Engine and TVC system remains nominal. 100,000 feet altitude.
2 minutes into flight.
Core pressures nominal. Engine steady, 100%.
A minute and a half to go in first stage performance.
Attitude nominal. 150K feet altitude. Engine steady, pressures nominal. $8,000 feet per second. Core pressures are nominal. Engines at 100%.
Coming up on 3 minutes into flight.
Low throttle down initiated. MECO slew maneuver initiated. Attitude nominal. Engines at 55% and nominal. $14,000 feet per second. Main engine cutoff.
Main engine cutoff confirmed. Standing by for stage 1 separation.
Upper ACS enabled. Stage 1 SEP.
Stage 1 separation confirmed. The next milestone is fairing separation, which will come in about 40 seconds.
Altitude 100 kilometers. Roughly 15 seconds to Stage 2 ignition.
Fairing separation confirmed.
Fairing separation.
4 minutes into flight.
Interstage separation.
Interstage separation confirmed.
Attitude nominal. Stage 2 ignition.
And Stage 2 ignition is confirmed. Stage 2 is that solid rocket fuel that will burn for about 3 minutes and 43 seconds. Burnout will come about 7 minutes and 9 seconds into flight.
Stage 2 will burn for roughly 2 more minutes. Stage 2 burnout.
Stage 2 burnout confirmed. Cygnus now moving about 16,822 miles per hour.
We have payload separation.
Welcome to and spacecraft separation confirmed.
T-minus 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have engine ignition.
Start. Liftoff Antares NG-13 mission from Wallops Flight Facility.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition, liftoff.
Falcon 9's pitching downrange.
Stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
MECO. Stage separation confirmed.
Acquisition Bermuda.
MVAC ignition.
Fairing separation confirmed. Stage 2 is on a nominal trajectory. Stage 1 FTS is safed.
Stage 1 entry burn has started. Fairing vessels have AOS. Stage 1 landing burn has started. Landing legs have deployed.
MVAC shutdown.
À tous de DDO, attention pour le décompte final. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, top. Allumage moteur Vulcain. Allumage EAP et décollage VA 252. Propulsion nominale.
Well, there we go. Gosh, I have
Tous
to
les
say, it is
paramètres
always an
bord sont
extremely
normaux.
moving experience to watch this. It's my second live, but my goodness, it is something else, isn't it, Josh? You've been doing this for years.
I've never seen one from the terrace here. We're just now at plus 50 seconds getting the noise of the liftoff with that delay.
There you go. I don't know if you can hear us, but here we go. And yeah, we have, my goodness, this is a very loud noise. So we have our launcher has passed Mach 1, and it is now moving faster than the speed of sound. Josh.
770
Paramètres bord normaux. Trajectoire nominale.
I hope you can hear me. We need a lot of push, and we have a lot of push, and you can hear it. 5 tons of fuel burning every second. That's 2.5 tons burning every second in each booster.